I'm gonna be honest, I want to be negative so bad. It's been not the best couple days, and things have been a little bit more wild than I wanted between the car accident and today. Like, having issues with like water coming down from my ceiling, and like having to deal with that and claims and all this stuff right after having a car accident, trying to figure out how to deal with that in my company and getting the car, a different car, or whatever I need to do, and like all the paperwork with that, like, plus just like general depression and ADHD and anxiety and work stuff and all these like things, they like build up on you. And I want to be negative so bad because it's something that I've taught myself, like being negative, well, it's just being realistic, right? Or validating kind of the anger I have or the sadness, and just pushing it off to something like that. But I think I'm just trying to be more positive because I tend to take this really negative outlook, especially when so much stuff is going on. It's like, feels like my karma somehow is just in the gutter because I had a car accident yesterday. Truck hit a tree, and I am pretty sore today. We were at the hospital like 12 hours, me and my girlfriend, and just kind of dealing with that. But she's okay, but I'm not doing super great. So I was already kind of beat down from that. And then, like, I go to my bathroom in my room, and the water's leaking bad. It has like bubbles in the ceiling from like water and water damage. So I'm like, well, great, I can't use that. So I've just been watching that kind of flood and trying to see if I can get emergency maintenance, and then just general like not doing too great. There's a lot of things that have been going wrong. I actually bought my girlfriend an engagement ring setting, and it was too big and the side stone came off, so now I have to get a completely different one. So that didn't go right, and it's like everything feels like it's going wrong at the same time. And one of the main solaces I ever have is music and these videos and art and like my little family, my pets and my girlfriend. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've been pretty negative because I just expect a bad outcome. You know, when bad things happen so many times, you start to think that maybe you deserve it, or maybe it's just a part of what needs to happen or something, just to justify it. And I'm just tired of like having so many bad things happen and them being true. I'd rather be like happily surprised or something. And like when things do go right, which the next time I think of something that goes right, it's like quick for me to be like, oh, well, everything else is gonna go wrong. It's kind of reset and kind of get back into this negative state of mind. And it doesn't help for making videos, and doesn't help for creativity, it doesn't help for making music or your mental health. And really, mental health is like so important to be able to do things that you want to do, because otherwise you just don't feel like doing them. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to have a more positive outlook by just being more okay, more optimistic, and figuring out if like that's what I want to do. But I don't know. It's just tough because I'm just like tend to be a perfectionist and tend to think that everything needs to be right, and kind of rambling a little bit, but some of that makes me feel like if it's not the best, or you know, the day goes bad or whatever, it just puts me in such a funk. So I'm trying to recover from that, because wanting to do music, like my song's coming out soon, and like I'm putting out these videos and having a good time, but sometimes you revert back to before, and like I think about how how much harder it used to be on myself, like to myself, and trying to do the work to like fix that. But that's a lot of the stuff that caused like anxiety to release music, or anxiety to, you know, get criticism or make a song, make art, do anything I really want to do, has been fueled by that, and can put me in a sour mood that kind of ruins my day. So this year and just now, I've been trying to get some progress and being more positive. And I think I'll document it over time, but I want to see how much it helps me in terms of being more creative, being more happy, kind of changing my outlook on life, because it's been pretty negative for a while. So we'll see what happens. But it's just something I've been thinking about, trying to be more positive, trying to hope for the best, and kind of aiming higher and hoping that something comes out of it, you know? So, yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking about. And I'm very tired because of everything, but I'm going to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow.